On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves that are flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. But a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves that are flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. But a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves, that flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional gain. I'm chopping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well, indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.
Yo, 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 yo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, today we got inflation and Mr. Jerome Powell. Whoa, 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 whoa. Coffee. So how are we all doing today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on, Magnum DeFi, Crypto Wanderer, Dare Does Things dropping by. Blackie Chad, the man, the myth, the legend. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. Justin Eubanks, be your own bank, man. What's going on, bro? Good to see you, Luke Bailey. Good to see you, my man. Ty Fox, good morning, Otters. What's going on? It's going to be a doozy. So how do we prepare, right? How do we prepare? That's the kind of question here. How do we manage our risk, right? Let's take a look. Early in the morning, all in long and shorts. Pump, dump, hump, lump. Pump or dump, guys. What do you guys think? A lot of you guys are saying dump, eh? Okay. I kind of like this this chill kind of morning vibe where I don't have to like get all excited, you know? I try not to swear as much. I got the Superman vibes going on this morning. I don't have a brush on hand. Go pay it forward. You see? Last night was amazing. Billy Goat Tales. If you weren't there, I mean, it was pretty awesome. The final episode of the book, which was pretty cool. A lot of good chats, a lot of good memories, but, you know, it's going to continue every Tuesday night. Bitcoin coming up into our sell zone. So this is how I set up every morning. So every morning I pull up the Dixie, I pull up the 1 hour Bitcoin. This is kind of my flip through where I can flip through my time frames, right? Kind of look at the daily, always look at the daily. Our 3-day we're anticipating for Friday. Like I flip through all this stuff and then I keep it on the 1 hour. This is typically how I keep my charts ready for trading. Then I'll have my 15 to 8 minute. So this is kind of my market cipher entry kind of levels, okay? Makes the big picture of the day clear, right? Like yesterday we took the long from down here, which was beautiful. Like looking at it now, it was perfect. I wish I held that. I mean, I got out early here. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. So those who took it, congratulations. I mean, I'm also like, even though I'm not in it right now, I'm very, very happy that I called it for the community, right? That's pretty cool too. So like this is why we do it, right? Because like if I was trading by myself and I had made this call, I would have felt shit the whole way up, wouldn't I? Wouldn't I? So that was pretty cool. So yeah, I keep this time frame. I'll go between 15 and 8, and this is kind of where I'm looking for divergences. Okay, so yesterday here we got our continuation. We got our multiple counts of bullish divergences coming in here, however you want to draw them. Where you are making lower lows and higher highs, right? And you can see money is diverging too, coming back in. So you're getting multiple divergences coming into a key level of support and resistance and a buy zone that we had. So now what happened is that we exploded upwards. We reclaimed the range, right? This was our range. After reclaiming this range, what happened after that? Well, we came up to our first order block area. We tapped on it, triple topped, rejected back down perfectly, might I say, perfectly to our support level that we had given in advance, of course. And then we V-shaped recovered out of there, came back up to our order block tops. We formed this trend line after putting in this low. And then, chopped sideways into the evening, and we have just continued to crawl upwards. Now we have kind of a double top right now that I'm looking at. However, this is why we have multiple time frames, right? Because you can see this looks all fine and dandy. It's kind of white coffee, right? Where you have your spring out, your retest, your continuation out. And that's all fine and dandy. But you can get rid of all the brush marks here. But that's why we have this time frame too, right? Hey, that should delete for me over here. So now we can see here. We've pretty much flagged out and pumped, right? Flagged out and pumped. Will we flag out and pump? That's to be, remaining questionable. This is for our beautiful. Good morning. Good morning, Piano Matty B. Hope you're doing well, my man. My fellow Canadian man. Good to see you, man. You're about to go live, aren't you? Or do you go live? Man, it's hard to keep up. Piano Matty B, you go live at 9 a.m., right? Yeah, we won't step on anyone. We never step on Canadians' shoes. We're always ready. We're always ready. Go and hang out with Piano Matty B. I love this guy, man. He does some great work. He's been around for a long time too, so has a lot of experience. Make sure you go and support our friends, because that's how we roll. What's your thoughts, Piano Matty B? You think we're gonna get a little bit of Jerome Powell sauce today? You think he's gonna listen to the love letter that Warren wrote him? Please, Powell, would you please give me some cuts? Would you please cut rates, please, Jerome Powell? Janet, signed Janet. Oh man. So this is why we zoom out, right? So, I mean, for me, I'm intraday. I'm into this. This is kind of where I'm at. Right now, where we're at, we are coming up to another sell wall. So the sell wall for me is kind of up here. This will be our fib retracement of the kind of local area, right? If we're treating this as a range, which I am, this would be my first level of interest for a short would be around 68,586. Okay. That just being, if we look at this and we zoom out, looking at this, if we're considering the top area here a range, that's going to be the retracement zone for this area, right? So if I'm treating this right here as a range, right? We've bottomed out. We're bouncing. Can we continue back up? Well, we'll have to wait and see. But Trying to treat this as a range, hoping 65,000 is kind of like our bottom that will hold until proven otherwise. So that's kind of where I'm at now. A couple interesting things going into this news today. We got about 5 minutes. Is that we do have some nice curvature pushing up here on our 12-hour. Okay, our 12-hour looks kind of juicy for today because we could get that VWAP crossover. That could be bullish. A bullish catalyst pushing price onwards and upwards here, where you can see we're holding, right? So something to pay attention to. The daily as well here. I always say this, when we're oscillating in an uptrend, which we have since here, right? So we've pushed up, we've oscillated in an uptrend. This tells me uptrend, right? Market cipher crosses over. You got your triple bottom, head and shoulders, your push up, anchor, trigger wave into anchor, trigger wave with oscillation above with a little one below. So this can be another trigger wave pushing price up quite aggressively, okay? The things kind of have to align here so we can see overextended VWAP starting to flatten out. So we want to see it start turning back towards the zero line. I want to see money coming back in, which we have seen right here. You can see, if you can't see it on your little chart here, you can see it down here. It's actually quite easier. So some catalysts to kind of push us back up, right? And these triggers do work out well. And you can see from here, we've pushed up, pushed up, pushed up, pushed up, and now we're in this uptrend. So we're trying to see the continuation here. 12-hour deep momentum wave, money flow green pushing VWAP over, okay? 4-hour oscillating above, money remains green, coming out a little bit. However, still a deep or anchor wave pushing us up. Okay, so there's a good possibility for up, but it's news, right? It's news. So the best way to manage your risk in a situation like this is to not trade, or to have gotten into the trade yesterday where we managed to get in a sniper entry, right? When we look at where the order blocks is, clearly liquidity lies below us, so we can lower this one a little bit here. We can pull a little micro fib from swing low here to the swing high here. That just kind of lines up with this support and resistance area. So I'll naturally just put a nice green box in here just to have an idea if we do come down, lose this kind of trend line here, roll over. We could swing down to here and bounce, okay? There's many options today. I think the best option is for us to get some popcorn, right? Grab a coffee, smash the like button, join us in the free Discord where these trade setups are given in advance for free. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So there is some liquidity above us as we're aware of as well, so we can zoom out here. We can look at our liquidations on Sharp Prime here. And curvature. Curvature. Great job last night, Pollo, on Billy Goat Tales, man. It's a pleasure. And you've seen a lot of people grow on that show. Yourself being included. I can tell you've gotten much better at speaking. It's a true testament to people really trying to push themselves, trying to get better, right? And that's sexy, okay? That is sexy when people are trying to get better. So not only does our sell wall up here that I'm looking at 68,500 look good, it matches up with our lows here, matches up with some liquidity up here. It is our golden pocket as well. So this is looking pretty nice, right? Right around 68,530, okay? Will we get there? We don't know. We don't know. We can watch the price here. This is what I normally have open when I'm entering a trade. Okay, so this is my 3-minute time frame. I have my order blocks. I have my standard deviation VWAP right? So VWAP standard deviation bands, right? And then I use my 1, 2, 2.5, and 3, which kind of give me areas, right? So the white line is the VWAP, and I have my standard deviations out. So when we get outside of the VWAP, depending on how far we deviate, it gives me potentials to look for longs and shorts. It's just something I use. Helps me stay centered. And I have my little order book here, which kind of it's kind of gives me an idea of where liquidity lies, right? So look, we're getting a push up here. Can we diverge here? So this is going to be a quick move up, as we can see here, coming into the news. Are we ready, guys? Here we go. 8:30 readings, baby. Thank you guys so much for being here, supporting the channel. Let's see what goes on here. We're loading. We're pumping. Oh, we're pumping. Let's go. Whoa, too many notifications. We're pumping, baby. What do we got here? Come on. Well, we are pumping. What's our ratings, baby? Come on. 3.4. Okay, so core inflation has come down. Bullish. Core inflation coming down. Inflation rate year over year coming down. We got 3.3 and 3.4 bullish readings across the board, my guys. Bullish readings for all risk on assets. That is pretty awesome. Now, be careful of the false move, but we are getting a big, girthy green dildo to the upside. Oh my God. Let's go. This is good. Look at this beautiful candle. Holy shit. Oh, man. Coming back up. Oh, look at that. Perfect touch on our support. Oh, big rip to the downside. Do. This is very positive news. However, don't just FOMO in, my friends. Don't just FOMO in. Patience. Holy shit. Oh man. Yeah, so inflation coming in lower. Jerome Powell, 3.3 versus 3.4. 3.4 versus 3.6. And a beautiful 0.2 core inflation rate month over month. So, guys, Bitcoin. Tell me you guys are smiling. Let's pump it, baby. Let's go, Bitcoin. Come on, baby. Right through our sell box. Don't get too excited, man. That's all I gotta say. Oh yeah, let's go, Bitcoin. I'm gonna throw. Should we throw a little long on or what? I'd be careful here. So everything's coming down under. Everything's coming down. Inflation's coming down. You guys are coming down. It's Keeper. Name change for the channel. What's going on, Keeper, man? Good to see you, bro. Trading Wars. With an S for the channel. Okay. I like that, man. How you doing, bro? Good to see you. We got to get you on, man. Good to see you, brother. Good old inflation coming down, pumping our bags. Yeah, man, I would love to come on, man. I'm free. I'm free during your time. I'm actually free. If I'm not trading, I'm available, man. So we got to make that work. We'll do a home at home, as they call it. Have each other on. How about some beautiful inflation news, man? Cluck, cluck, motherfuckers. This is looking good. So we got a big, girthy green dildo, guys. Bitcoin's back. Bitcoin is back. Inflation coming down, suggesting Jerome Powell can cut rates. Monetary policy looking good. I'm trying to search for you. I can't find you on search. Like, is your channel really getting that suppressed, bro? Like Trading Wars. Look, Trading Wars. Trading Wars Z. I can't find it. That's weird. Because I'm subscribed to you. Here we go. So it's still trying to load. It's still trying to load, but guys, come on, this is Trading Wars. My man Keeper always putting people on, man, and you're definitely a good man and showing the community what's good. And you've got some amazing calls too. I mean, he was calling Toncoin on your guy's ass for forever. I know that. Amazing call. Amazing call. So you put me on too, man. So I appreciate you, man. I love how the poll, because as soon as it pumped, everybody changed their answer. I hope YouTube has stopped suppressing your channel. That's I feel like they do it to mine too because I'm in Canada and Justin Trudeau and all that shit. But our community is top notch, anyways, man. Top notch. Yeah, full of amazing people. That's what it's all about. Don't be surprised. Look at how well the support and resistance works. Okay. I ain't here to toot my horn, but these things have worked so well. You can see here, you have your re-entry right here. You have your long right here, right? So you have your resistance right here. Look at that. Okay. Don't forget to add those levels, man. They'll make you money. I'm telling you. They'll make you money. So Bitcoin, what is this? 2.5% move? 3% move? 2.5. That's it. 2.5% move on bullish news. I still say it's anticipating some Chair Powell. Okay. We're definitely gonna have to be prepared for Chair Powell and what he's gonna say, because the markets are suggesting rate cuts. Right now, are they gonna come? Elizabeth Warren has wrote Chair Powell a love letter suggesting she wants, this has gone down by 0.5. So July rate cuts, 90% chance. September, 50% chance here. September now. That's pretty interesting. And then November, 2 days after the election. Ooh-wee. So let's go Bitcoin, baby. What else is pumping, guys? You guys watching Injective? Solana to the moon. Okay. Solana to the moon. Ethereum back over 3,500. That's a good sign for Ethereum. Injective 9%. How about that Jasmy too? We gave the Jasmy call yesterday. Right here. Guys, this is a Jasmy buy zone. Look it up in the Discord. Hoo-wee, man. Jasmy buy zone, baby. That was a Tony Soprano. You did not just get liquidated. Tony, send me your USDT. Send me your USDT address on TRX, bro. Message me in the Discord, bro. Let me know. I got you, bro. Let me know. I'll send you 50 USDT. I don't mind. Whatever. What do you want? We take care of each other, you know? That's what it's about here. Oh, man. Bitcoin, baby. Let's go. Alex asked if I'm still in the long. No. Unfortunately not, man. We had the perfect entry yesterday right down here. Literally right here. So you lick your wounds. Is it 10K God Candle Day? Did I disable Streamlabs? I don't know. Streamlabs is fucked, man. Streamlabs is stupid as. Is it not working? Is the commands not working? Discord commands. Discord. We're struggling to get above this little bit of resistance right now, but still looking strong, guys. So for entry wise, what I would be looking for here, revisit to the trend line here, continuation, flag out, continuation. Okay, let's get on the short-term time frames here. Take a look. Tony, send me a message, bro. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is going to rip again. It's going to rip again. You can see it. We're ripping up to 70,000. Here we come, baby. Here we come, man. Here we come. Buyers are in control, pushing upwards. Guys, it's nice to see. It's nice to see. If you're new here, join us in the Discord. What's the fear and greed? 72. Eh? Well, it was at 76. Everybody getting a little bit scared, a little bit puckering. Look at Ondo. Okay. Oops, something went wrong. Yeah. Try again, bitch. Oh man, is that under movers here? You guys making me scour the internet here. That's real world assets. That's under RWAs. Ondo, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Ondo, 4-hour, beautiful support being held. Okay, so you got this being held, breakout, retest, continuation up. 1 hour, clearly bullish. Coming up to key level resistance, blasting through that. So Ondo has support here. Don't be surprised if Bitcoin dumps on everybody's heads right now. Don't be. I'm not in any trades right now. Don't be surprised if this thing just goes boo, and then goes up. Okay? Don't be surprised. If you've seen it as many times as I have, don't be surprised, okay? If you're getting long right now, you better stop loss to entry kind of deal. Look at the Dixie, baby. Who likes to see the Dixie die? I do. Put my hand up for that one. Ondo pushing up into key levels, probably hitting naked point of control up here somewhere. Yeah, look at that. Naked point of control. Got a little bit of resistance up here. Beautiful move. Beautiful, beautiful move. Okay, a lot of things right now. Just rip it and render. Ooh wee. The double bottoms, man. You can see these double bottom bullish divergence on so many of these tokens, right? It's there for you. It's there for you. Beautiful, beautiful bottoming structure on a lot of these tokens, man. Beautiful. What's going on, Alexandra G? Yeah, I can do GME. Of course, I can do GME for you, my friend. Everything getting a nice rip. Now, GME, you can see it's kind of bottomed here. It's opening up. It's opening up positive with this news. Okay, so that's a very good sign. You can see the absolute ripper here. Yeah, so coming up to some resistance, but nonetheless, you know what's going on here, right? So with GME, you got your beautiful, trigger continuation. And we were saying this on Bitcoin this morning, is that, you got good signals on your higher term timeframes for a pump. Your 12-hour was suggesting a VWAP crossover with a big anchor wave. So, I mean, you look at stocks, right? You go to the stoink market. Look at the 4-hour here crossing up. Money is thick as ever, right? So there's players at work here, and you can see GME is typically going to come up and try to grab some liquidity up here. So where's our liquidity? Where's our order blocks, right? So if I would say up here, $37. Yeah. So GME, I would be looking for GME to get up into this order block, bounce around, and continue, right? Depending on the narrative and what, this kitty guy is, whatever the hell he's doing. I mean, we like otters here. So, I mean, I can't, roaring kitty. We could be roaring otter. I don't know. Maybe we create a meme coin that doesn't rug people one day. Okay. Don't be surprised if this come back down and wreck people. That's what I said, right? You guys heard me? Don't be surprised if this come back down and wrecks people. Good to see you, Alexandra G. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Thank you for dropping by. Awareness says help. Do you think we come 66.8 trap early longs or late longs? You mean 66.8? Yeah. Well, right now we're anticipating Jerome Powell's speech, right? Like we just got great data suggesting inflation is coming down, right? Which is bullish, right? Which is bullish. But then this guy is going to make an interest rate decision, which I don't think it's going to be a cut. It's going to be 5.5. Okay, it's 99% 5.5. So this doesn't really matter at 2:00. This is already priced in. The conference, though, however, when Jerome Powell speaks, he could say, I just bought Bitcoin for my entire family. I'm joking. He's not going to say, but bought Bitcoin for my entire family. But he can say monetary policy is looking like it is coming. It is cooling off, and we are looking to start recirculating money. Or he's going to say something smart ass that I'm not going to understand, but the market's going to move, okay? He's going to talk about monetary policy. He's going to talk about rates and the opportunity to possibly cut interest rates. And this is all in anticipation for interest rate cuts. So your CME Fed Watch tool here, cmegroup.com, markets interest rates here. I'll share it in the chat. If you want to have a look, you can have a look. This is a good tool to have in your playbook here, just to have a look. It's blinding. Don't get me wrong. I'm blind right now. But you can see like historical, the probabilities, target rate. So this probabilities is probably your best kind of chart. Okay, so it shows the month of the cuts, right? And the opportunity that we could be seeing inflation coming down over time, right? So this is your inflation rate. We are currently at 5.5. We want to see it come down, and the probabilities are increasing over time, right? So when we go back to here and we look at this, we can see, June is at 99%, right? July, flip over to July if it's going to listen. It's not listening. Accept all cookies. Okay, thanks for the cookies. July is 85%, right? 14% here. This is the cuts, right? Whether we're going to have 5 basis points here, right? 60% chance we're at 5 basis points, right? So this is all going to change as we get more news and more monetary policy ideas, right? And with readings like this, it definitely suggests that we're going to cut rates, and especially in a presidential election, we're going to look for them to print money. To print money, and what does that mean? That just means risk on assets are going to go up, right? Because debasement of currency is the name of the game, and when they do that, we benefit from it as long as we're in our assets of our choice that we do believe have a good narrative to pump, right? Which is whatever your allocation is in your crypto portfolio, right? I have quite a large sum of money into crypto, but I also have been getting in sub 25,000, right? I only have a couple late buys. My late buys have been Celestia, Injective, and pardon me, Celestia, Tia, and see, it's not even coming in my head right now. Arbitrum. Okay, thank you. So as we proceed to give you what you need, right? Look at this perfect retest of the downtrend, right? Like we said, pushing back up, struggling at our resistance point, right? Getting above our golden pocket here, so it's probably at a 786 retracement right now. If we want to pull this, we can see the beautiful push up, right? If we pull from swing high here to swing low down here, we can see probably at a 786, right? Key volume node, support to higher prices, right? This was our golden pocket order block area. This would be a larger order block up here, so we are banging on that as well. For the trade today, the trade today is definitely is to be patient. That's the trade today. There's trades to be had. Like, you could scalp this. Volatility is good. Like, for me, I could get into this right now. 3-minute time frame. Okay. Sweeping down below the lows. Coming to standard deviation 1. VWAP sitting below us at the previous support. I'm going to pull swing low to swing high from here to here. I'm going to look for a 382 bounce and probably target back up at the ranges here. So there's an opportunity to trade. It's just, what is your risk tolerance, right? Are we just going to press buy? No, that's not what we do here. We try to put probabilities in our favor, and by doing that, we become profitable. Tell me this. Put a 1 in the chat, okay? If this has been one of your problems. Maybe it's not your problem anymore, but tell me that, you win, you make some wins, right? So you're win, and then you get one bad trade that actually like really screws you, and you knew you shouldn't take it, right? You knew you shouldn't have taken it, or it wasn't one of your setups. It was just a thought, or it's like win, and then you give it all back at the end of the week, right? I was there, right? Win, give it back. Win, give it back, and then some, right? Now that typically comes to being a discipline issue. For me, that was one of the hardest things I had to learn, right? So when I enter a trade, I have to have predefined risk, right? Okay, if I am wrong, that is okay to be wrong by using good risk, okay? Yesterday, we got into this long here, okay? We got long at 66,300, okay? Beautiful entry, okay? Beautiful entry, bullish divergence, confluence. Now, my mistake is that after a swing failure, I always should look for the retest, okay? I took the trade here when I probably should have taken the trade here. And even in the Discord, I said to myself, I should be going long here. And I didn't, right? Because there's all this fear, all this emotion of we're going to dump yesterday, right? But, getting out early kind of, I made $130 yesterday versus, even if I took that trade up to here, I would have made $1,200, right? So it's that discipline, right? Like a win is a win, but also your winners have to run as well. So that's something I've learned along the way as well, is that like not only do you have to maximize your wins and be disciplined, you have to manage your risk, right? So right now, going long is not one of my setups, right? It's not. We could have possibly gotten long this morning into news, but that's also another risk. I see double top here, right? Higher high, lower low. This is a bearish divergence this morning, pushing us down, right? Bearish divergence. Money's still green, and then into news. I'm not trading that. So it'll take time, and it'll take pain, is what it will, until you're willing to define your risk before you enter the trade. Right? If I'm entering here, maybe my stop loss is right below this trend line here, and I'm targeting back up to the middle of this range, right? Like that is maybe my risk to reward, and that stop loss can't move, because if you think you're smarter than the market, this will ruin you. Do not move your stop loss, okay? And there will be times where price comes back down and it just tips your stop loss, and then it does the move that you wanted. Okay, and that will happen. Get used to it. It happens all the time. The thing is that you were disciplined enough to manage your risk. And if you are getting multiple times, if you are getting stopped out, you might want to look at your strategy, okay? Because managing your emotions, managing your risk is awesome, but if you don't have a profitable strategy, if you're trading something that isn't working, you haven't back tested, then you're gambling. In my opinion, you're gambling. Okay, you're gambling. Go back, use your rewind tool. Use your rewind tool and check what you're doing wrong. Document. Get a trading book. I tell you, this will humble you. Write it down. It'll humble you. I've blown $1,000, $2,000, $12,000 accounts. I've blown them. Got lots of stories if you want to hear them. But today, I'm doing good. But that can all change if I get back to being undisciplined. Okay. I get back to being undisciplined. So continue to grind. how much leverage do you use? I use leverage as a tool. So for me, I have a $100,000 trading account. That's me. I trade 1% of my account, 1 to 2% of my account, depending on if it's an A+ setup or not. The leverage I use is to mitigate the risk on the exchange. So I typically keep $10,000 on the exchange, USDT, right? I will use leverage to make that 10,000, 100,000. And that 100,000 is on a wallet, right? But I'll only keep the 10,000 on the exchange because when I started trading on FTX, okay? And that's all I have to say about that. So it allows me to keep my risk on the exchange to only $10,000. If the exchange blows up, if the exchange fucks up, if the exchange goes insolvent, if the exchange whatever, right? I'll only be out 10 grand rather than 100,000, right? And that's how I do it. So I use leverage to replace my positions accordingly, right? Leverage is a tool. It's not there to be like, look at the percentage I gained, 100, 200x leverage with, 14,000%. Look at me, I'm a king. And you used $1. You know what I mean? I'm not that guy. Don't be that guy. Please don't be that guy. Please don't be that guy. I traded a $1,000 account with 10x leverage for about a year. Okay? 10x leverage for about a year. $100 a trade, baby. You risk $100, you look to make $200, $300 per trade. Okay? So it's a tool to replace the amount of money you're keeping on the exchange, in my opinion. That's what I use it for. And that'll vary depending if I've taken money off or if I typically use 60x leverage. That's what I typically use. But if I've withdrawn my money and put it in my wallet, I could go up to 80, 100x leverage just to replace that amount of funds. Nono said to wait. So Nono made a video yesterday. I asked him to make a video yesterday. I was like, you ready to make a video? He said, okay, I guess so. You want me to make all the videos all the time, he says, So yesterday, no. The price went down. The price went down yesterday. Big time. But it's ready to go.
Escalate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you think?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, it has to. I mean, they don't show anything anymore.
I know. The new thing you see here, hiding something,
Uh-huh. Oh,
You look good today, though.
hey, well, what's the whole man doing there? Hey,
Who knows?
Just shouting,
Yes.
making an ass of himself.
So tomorrow or later, is it gonna go up?
I gotta check with it.
Okay, so we'll wait. He says, watch the news, man. They're
See,
they're dangerous. The news. He's I mean, he really paved the way for my family. He came over to Canada. He's the oldest of 6. He came over to Canada on a boat when he was 14 in the 40s, okay, in the 1940s. 14, oldest of 6. He's from Parmigiane, Italy. It's like a town of nothing. This is where Nono's from. There's a bear. This is where he's from. It's a little shitty town, okay? He came over from here on a boat, okay? On a boat when he was 14. Got married to my grandmother at 23. Every single paycheck from the day he got to Canada went to his family. Some of his first jobs, he used to dig the subway tunnels by hand, you know. He tells me a lot of stories, you know, coffee trucks. And you know what? You did whatever you could to work and to provide for your family, right? He's got these hands, man. I got to do a video. His fingers are like big wop sausages, you know, big Italian, you know, baseball mitts. I'm telling you, like, they call him testadura, which is a hardhide. You know, he's stubborn as an ox, but you know, he sacrificed everything for his family, right? Like a Bitcoin go, baby. So, you know, I grew up without a dad in my life, so he's always been my father figure. Always helped me. So yeah, I'm part Italian. I mean, I'm Canadian, but I am part Italian. I'm Canadian. Nice move here. We're going to bearish diverge right now. So you can see right here, higher highs, lower lows. Bearish divergence. This is not something I'm going to participate in. Canolian, yeah. That's the one, man. So right now, big bearish divergence coming in. Push into market open. Where did I learn how to trade? I learned how to trade. I'm self-taught. I mean, I'm self-taught. YouTube taught me how to trade. What's going on, Kim? Good to see you. Ty Fox, Luna. Yeah, so it's a lot of trial and tribulation, finding out what works, back testing, and learning how to use the exchange. All that good stuff. So, I mean, that's why I created the Discord, is because, you know, I saw too many people online who weren't making a living off of trading, trying to teach people how to trade. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Influencing and teaching is still a very valuable skill. And sometimes it's hard to be a profitable trader and to teach people how to trade. So I wanted to create kind of like a non-influencer, because I don't give a shit about influencing people, community where we work together to try and capitalize on the markets, right? I just try to explain what I do. I like other people explaining what they do, and then we work together and we kind of try to solve the world's problems. You know what I mean? And by doing that, I think we, as a community, we can have an edge, right? Whoo-wee, look at that injective price, baby. Look at that. How are we looking on the NASDAQ? GME, okay. Come back down to reality. Let's go. Let's go, NASDAQ. NASDAQ, baby. NASDAQ short-term trades very much like Bitcoin. If you're wondering why I have NASDAQ up here, because NASDAQ, when you're scalping, NASDAQ can kind of give you that alpha you need to kind of have an idea of where we're going to go. Okay? NASDAQ's good in reference to Bitcoin. Okay? Wow, what a push. What a push. Is there any altcoins you guys want me to look at? Here's that bearish divergence I was talking about. We'll see a market open. We got 20 minutes till market open. So, lots of buying pressure right now. Lots of CVD is pushing up too, right? So CVD, cumulative volume delta, is just, buyers and sellers in control. We could take a look at Tau. Yeah, no problem. Let's look at Tau. BitTensor, baby. We had an amazing trade on Tau, BitTensor. Wait. Wrong chart. Let's keep it going on this chart here. Where's our AI crypto? Whoa. ETH, buddy. Yeah, we'll take a look at ETH after this. No problem. Gala as well. Look at Gala. You guys know I hate Gala, right? Oh man. So looking at BitTensor, yeah, we took a long from right here. This was awesome. I think it was from here. We took that long. Something like that. It was really good. Really good. So yeah, you got to this very extreme oversold area, right? Everything has kind of hit that bottom and now is pumped up from it. So BitTensor coming up to key levels. Let's see what we got here for volume. Yeah, so you're knocking on the door of the volume node down below here. So that would be your value area low. And then literally you got to get above. You got some work to do, right? So when drawing out these support and resistance lines, I always match them up with volume of the range, right? And that gives us a better idea of where price is going to have a reaction. So when looking at BitTensor here, you can see you've banged your head into this 359 area, but you got some work to do, right? You got some work to do up to, I would say you got to get above that 370 area in order to continue bullish. Okay, let's go into our 1 hour. You can track momentum this way. Let's get rid of chart prime here for a second. Yeah, and you're really looking for this continuation, right? So retest back down would be healthy. Let's get rid of that. I'd be eyeing up to 382.5 bounce. If you come back down, okay? If you come back down, I'd be eyeing up this area for a bounce on BitTensor for continuation, okay? Something like that. There's that bearish divergence we're talking about. Okay. Let's go over to Ethereum. Bear div pushing down. Broadband. Thanks, Alex. I already loaded up Tau last night. Nice, bro. Nice. I mean, the AI tokens are going to do well. Can it go down, says Diana. Yes, of course. Jerome Powell could come on and say this is some fake numbers. He can say anything, right? And really he's got a lot of power over the world, right? And he's speaking at 2:30, yeah. So of course he can cause a lot of issues for everybody. Looking at Ethereum here. V-shaped recovery coming out, higher highs, higher lows, bullish news, rejected off of key level of resistance here, right? You can see that. So going over to ETH. And I got a lot of Ethereum, I tell you that much. I think I got 40 something Ethereum. 46 Ethereum? Something like that. Got a lot of Ethereum. Is 46 a lot of Ethereum? Pull the calculator out. Yeah, 46 is a lot of Ethereum. We're doing okay on our Ethereum bags. So Ethereum, we were looking for the bounce off this level. So let's erase that. This is chock-a-block, right? That's what they call it in the UK, chock-a-block, when there's a big traffic jam or it's really crowded. Okay, this is chock-a-block. This is chock-a-block. That's my British wife for you. Not my wife yet. She'll be my wife in August, so that's pretty cool. V-shaped recovery coming up. You have a big volume node here at 35, 38. Okay, so this is good. Okay. Obviously, ETF news. Big resistance to above us, though. So you can see here how big this volume node is and how thick it is, right? So this 3750 area is going to be a challenge for Ethereum. Once it's above it and it holds it as support, okay, cool. You can see here, it got above here, 3750, and it held above, okay? Chock-a-block is indeed an English term. Didn't want your fiance was English. Big up to the wifey. Yeah, I mean, I lived in the UK for 2 years. I lived in Edinburgh, Scotland, and I lived in Worcester in the West Midlands. So the missus is from Worcester. Worcestershire. Worcestershire. That sauce that everybody can't say the name of. Worcestershire. It's Worcestershire. It's Worcestershire. Get it right, man. Get it right. It's Worcestershire sauce. It took me a while to be able to say it as well. Okay? Yeah, we're having a whole bunch of her family come over from Worcestershire on our wedding day, August. So ETH breaking out of this downtrend. It's nice to see. The resistance for ETH is 3750. Okay, we're gonna move this up a little bit here. We're gonna get rid of this one. And we're gonna say, hey, we need to get above this line here. Until then, we're looking to put in higher highs and higher lows. So what has happened here is that we have taken out a lot of liquidity here. What typically happens after a pump? We typically look for a halfway correction and continuation, right? Halfway of the candle and then continuation. Will we get it? We'll have to wait and find out. This is bullish news, right? This is a news event. This is pushing price up. You can see we're getting a little bit of exhaustion right now. If I'm looking for a continuation, I go from swing low to swing high. And I'll target the 382.5 area as a possible buy area, okay? So we look for this continuation. Alex, I was born in Worcester, Mass. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And then we look to target back up to that key level of resistance, right? Keeping it simple. But that doesn't mean we can't come back down to the 618. So be very cautious here with what happens. And then this is a bearish divergence. I would expect price to come back down before heading up, okay? Before coming. So cautious here. Cautious here. You do have good support. Don't get me wrong. You do have good support here at 35.50. Okay? You can see it within here. So we'll see if we get down. A good tool on this is like a 15 EMA. Okay? So your EMAs, I have a 9, a 21, and a 55. Okay? So you can look for it to come back to your 9. Look at how it lines up with that area, right? If you get down to your 21 down here, then you could be looking for a bounce, especially off your 200 moving average. That's your 200 moving average coming in here on your 15. So we're above the 200 moving average on the 15. You look for it to come back down within this bounce area and look for the continuation long, okay? What's going on, Jeanette? Good to see you. Good to see you. I'm just in England. You're a Tommy Tanka. A Tommy Tanka. I tell you, when I moved to England, it took me about 3 weeks to get used to what people were saying. Oh man, mouthful of marbles. It sounded like. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. You all right? You all right? What's up? Can't you say what's up? You all right? Um, I lived in Edinburgh, Scotland, and I lived in Worcester. So used to everyone say mate, mate, mate. Yeah, it's like two dogs humping, man. Mate, mate, mate. Hello, mate. You all right? Yeah, you? All right. Yeah, man. It was an adjustment. I mean, but it was. I love culture, man. Culture is cool. I mean, I've lived in Australia. I've traveled the world quite a bit. Been to Italy, Greece, Portugal, Bali, Rocky Mountains. You know, all that good stuff. It's good to explore, man. It's good to explore. In Wales, no, we have family in Wales, so we're gonna go to Wales probably next year. Our cousin just had a. How about the C word? Yeah, good eye C word. Good eye C word. Yeah, that. Don't be such an ambe pambe. Yeah, Jasmine, we said to buy it yesterday. That's all I gotta say. We were like buy level Jasmine. I said it in the Discord. Bali's overrated, if you're wondering, Toaster. I went to a place called Ubud, U-B-U-D, Ubud. It was cool, man. I mean, there's lots of temples. It's a jungle, right? There's monkeys running around. This is pretty accurate, yeah. Rice fields. It's cool, man. It's cool. It's third world though. Like if you're looking for like a nice beach vacation, this isn't for you. Okay? It was more of like a spiritual getaway for me and my Mrs. Otter, right? Yeah, some of these pictures are they're a little bit fake, okay? Like this is true. You will see this. You will see this. But this shit don't nah. I mean maybe like a big heifer on it or something. This is true. You'll see this. This is beautiful stonework, okay? But like, come on, God isn't shining light on you through here. There will be monkeys that steal your shit. This flag is looking good, looking for re-entry. Let's see. Let's take a look at Bitcoin here. Okay, the flag's upwards, right? So right now, bearish divergence, in my opinion, on Bitcoin. All right, this is your flag. This typically breaks down. Let's see if it returns to VWAP. Returns to VWAP. Money's still thick. It's good. This is just bullish on news, right? Lunar Beaches, crypto, my man. LBC and the place to be, man. I thought you were doing some training today. Some training. No? Are you training or what? I don't know. I'm going to make Tony Soprano and Lunar Beaches Crypto do rock, paper, scissors. Who was my first subscriber? Let's get this guy up to 500 subscribers. I'm just going to shill the shit out of you from now on. You handsome devil, you. Training completed. He passed his exam. And now he's on vacation. The thing with Bali is you're going to Bali at the end of the month. That's cool. The rules are starting to change because of all the tourists. Okay, so it's harder to get a scooter. You'll get run over. There's like 5-year-olds ripping scooters through the streets. It's an experience, man. It's an experience. There'll be people trying to sell you everything. Congratulations, LBC. Yeah, absolutely. Good job, bro. Enjoy your vacation. Now you can go live all the time, man. You can go live all the time. You can just do, you can be a content machine. Good job, bro. Good job, bro. Yeah, so to me, I would like to see a flag like this. Okay, so when we're talking bull flag, you want to see it like this, right? And then you look for the continuation, right? Right now, this to me is a bearish divergence off of hopium. Probably going to come back and correct down to halfway point here. You know, getting everybody all excited, bullish. There's so many people who have longed right here that they're going to come back and wreck them. Okay? They're going to come back and wreck them. Definitely. But you can see the momentum working its way up. That's pretty nice. Is there any other tokens you guys want me to look at before I sod off? Sod off, you wanker. AVAX CAS. Okay. I keep switching my Bitcoin chart. Let's go over here. AVAX. Okay. Same. We're in the same situation, right? We can see that. Let's go out on our 4-hour. Beautiful double bottom. Continuation. Money coming back into the asset. Pushing up. Breaking structure above. So this is important to see. Okay, so AVAX here has gotten above here, which is good, right? So this means, you know, you got lower lows, lower highs. But you have made a higher high just now. So you're looking for this continuation. Now, how would I look to get into that for AVAX if we're looking to buy? I'd take this here to here. I pull a fib from swing low to swing high here to here. I draw a box because I like boxes, okay? Boxes make it easy, in my opinion. Support and resistance, point of control. Let's see over here on AVAX. Yeah, right here. So I'm going off of this volume node right here. You can see the volume node, how it starts to stick out right here. Okay? So if I get rid of this volume node, that's where my support and resistance line goes, right? This is where my box goes between that support and resistance line, the 786 and the golden pocket, okay? So now, when I zoom into price action, I have an area where I'm looking for a bounce. And if I get that confirmed bounce, I take the trade. Okay? I can go into my shorter term time frames. I can expect a bounce from this area. That would be my highest probability, right? If we come down here, we wick down, then we make a higher low. I'm looking for the continuation, right? If I zoom out, I'm looking for this to do this without breaking structure to the downside. I don't want to see that low taken out. That's what I'm looking for. Okay? So we got Jerome Powell speaking today. Or we could flag like this. Like this is still an opportunity, but you want to wait for probably him to speak. You're going to watch Bitcoin, but you go over to Bitcoin, you're losing support right now. You're coming back down, probably to VWAP. Right? So anything like this, beautiful move, breaking structure, very important, right? However, on news, it's on news, so something like that, right? You wait, you be patient, you set the trap. Here's your big bear trap, right? With all your spikes. And price comes in, you snap the trap, you pop, you lock, you drop it, you make money, right? And the thing with doing this is that your risk is already predefined, right? So if you're getting long here, you can hold your stop loss just above these highs here, right? You see the highs here? That's not straight. Let me do a horizontal. So all you have to do is you got to keep your, if you lose this support level here, you're wrong, right? You're wrong. I'm sorry to say, but you're wrong. It's okay to be wrong. You don't have to put this below here. That's a different trade setup. That's a swing trade. Okay, if you're trying to bring it back to the top of the range, that's your risk to reward, right? If you get knocked out, you can look to re-enter with good risk, and you can still make money. Okay, let's go over to Caspa, the friendly ghost. I always want to say the friendly ghost. So I did. This is the Alex O Crypto Show. I can say what I want to some extent. Oh, man. I'm not touching that with the 10-foot pole and being patient. Yeah, see? Lunar Beaches Crypto has learned lessons, and so have I over the times where you don't want to fuck with it. You want to... Yeah, so CAS, nice breakout here on the 4-hour on CAS. Continuation here. Money in the green, looking good. Breaking out. So with CASPA right now, you can see it's broken out of these highs. I would look for retest of the lows. So I'm looking here. Because it's a retest of previous highs, right? Retest of previous highs, key level of support, flipping that support into, or flipping that resistance into support, right? So that's where I would be targeting for CASPA, right? So you can see this beautiful support being held, lost, retested, broken out of. Let's see if it comes back, retests that. Looking for that long here. Support all the way back up to your range highs, right? Range highs, not your blow off top, your range highs, right? And you look for something like that, right? Keeping it simple. We've made a lower low now on Bitcoin, so there's your idea for the short. So now that we've made a lower low, right? So you've pushed up, higher high, lower low. You can look for the retest back to this trend line and a potential short back down into this area if you want to short, okay? If you want to short. Patience will prevail. Patience will prevail. Dixie's dumping, good signs all around. Inflation's coming in low. Alex O Crypto here. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are incredible. Supporting me, help me support you, all that good stuff. I'm going to go have some breakfast. I'm going to go have some breakfast and some more coffee. And I will see you guys today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as per usual. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. God bless you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful trading day. And I'll see you in the Discord. Much love. Peace. Bye.
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alex O, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. Alex O, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves, that flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pants full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing guys so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the cover, better sit low. The